You're not lazy. If you were, you wouldn't feel guilty resting. You wouldn't overthink your future. You wouldn't keep promising yourself next week. Lazy people don't feel pressure. They don't feel stuck. You do. Which means something else is happening. Not failure, not lack of discipline. You're trapped. And the worst part? You don't even see the cage. Somewhere along the way, you accepted a dangerous label. I'm just lazy. It sounds simple, almost comforting, because if laziness is the problem, then effort is the solution. But you've tried effort. You've tried routines. You've tried motivation. And nothing lasted. So the brain does what it always does when it's confused. It blames you. But here's the truth most people miss. Laziness is a symptom, not a cause. And treating symptoms never fixes the disease. A trap doesn't feel painful. If it did, you'd escape. A real trap feels familiar, predictable, manageable. You wake up, you scroll, you plan, you delay. You promise yourself tomorrow will be different. And because nothing terrible happens, your brain relaxes. This is important. Your brain doesn't measure progress by growth. It measures safety. Same days, same problems, same identity. Safe. So even when you want change, your nervous system resists it, not because it hates success, but because success means instability, and instability feels like danger. Ever notice this? You're exhausted, but you didn't really do anything. That's not physical tiredness. That's psychological friction. You're constantly half-acting, thinking about changing, preparing to start, consuming information, watching others do what you avoid. Your brain is always almost moving. That's draining, because being trapped isn't passive. It's constant internal tension between who you are and who you know you should be. And that tension never shuts up. Most advice tells you to fix habits, but habits don't fail randomly. They fail on schedule, right when they start threatening your identity. The moment progress becomes real, your brain asks a dangerous question. If this works, what does that say about all the time I wasted before? That's when resistance appears. Distraction increases, energy drops. Not because you're weak, because change forces accountability, and accountability destroys excuses. So the mind chooses a safer option. Go back, reset, start again later. The trap closes quietly. People who escape the trap don't feel motivated. They feel detached. They stop negotiating with emotions. They stop waiting for clarity. They stop asking, why am I like this? They simplify everything down to one rule. This is required. No drama, no inspiration, no identity crisis, just repeatable behavior that feels boring, emotionless, almost mechanical. That's not passion. That's freedom. Because the trap feeds on overthinking and starves when things become non-negotiable. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not behind. You've just been living inside a system that rewards comfort and punishes change. Now that you see it, you can't unsee it. And the next time you hesitate, the next time you delay, the next time you call yourself lazy, you'll know the truth. It was never about effort. It was about the cage you stopped questioning. And that awareness, that's where escape begins.